LeBron James has just broken the silence with a powerful update on his knee injury, and it's one that could completely reshape the Lakers' plans heading into next season. If you've been following the Lakers' tough playoff run, you know exactly when things started to unravel. It was during that heartbreaking first-round series against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers fell short, and what many fans didn't realize at the time was that LeBron James suffered a knee injury in the final game of that series. With the season officially over, the injury flew under the radar. After all, the team wasn't playing anymore, and most fans turned their attention to the off-season. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates. But now, as the dust settles and the Lakers begin to plan their next chapter, LeBron's health has once again become a major talking point, and for good reason. At 40 years old, LeBron James is still playing at a level most athletes only dream of. But Father Time, as they say, remains undefeated. Every bump, bruise, and strain takes longer to heal. And when it comes to the knee, the foundation of movement, explosiveness, and defense, it's a concern that can't be ignored. LeBron, though, is built differently. Throughout his career, he's been known for his near-superhuman ability to take care of his body. From cryotherapy to hyperbaric chambers, specialized chefs, recovery chambers, and custom training regimens, LeBron reportedly spends close to $1 million a year just to stay in elite shape. That kind of commitment doesn't go unnoticed. And now, that same commitment is on full display as he battles to get his knee back to 100%. So what's the latest? LeBron recently gave a very honest and focused update on where he stands in the recovery process. According to him, things are going well. The injury, while concerning at the time, is responding to treatment. And he made one thing very clear: he plans to be fully ready by the time training camp begins in late September. "I've got a lot of time to take care of my injury," LeBron said. "My knee, the rest of my body, I'm doing everything I can to be as close to 100% as possible when camp starts." That quote should be music to Lakers fans' ears. Because when LeBron is healthy, the Lakers have a chance, no matter who else is on the floor. The original recovery timeline for the knee injury was set at 3 to 5 weeks. That window has already passed, and LeBron still has months ahead to continue building strength and preparing for the season. For a player of his age, that's a luxury. It gives him time, not just to recover, but to reset mentally, physically, and emotionally. And the Lakers are going to need him. With LeBron entering what could very well be the final stretch of his legendary career, the front office is reportedly working behind the scenes to build a roster capable of one more title run. There are whispers of major moves coming. A new center. A deeper bench. Possibly even another superstar in the mix. And if that happens, if the Lakers can put the right pieces around LeBron and rising star Luka Doncic, the team could be on the verge of something truly special. Just imagine it: LeBron James and Luka Doncic on the same page, both healthy, both locked in. A new front-court presence to dominate the paint. Role players stepping up. Defensive intensity rising. The Staples Center, or should we say Crypto.com Arena, buzzing like it's 2010 all over again. But it all starts with health. It all starts with LeBron. Last season, despite dealing with various nagging issues, LeBron still posted elite numbers: 24.4 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 8.2 assists per game. Those aren't just good stats, they're MVP-level stats for most players. And he did it at 40 years old, with the weight of the franchise on his shoulders. The scary part? He's not done yet. If the offseason continues to go as planned, and if his knee fully recovers, LeBron could return even sharper than he was last year. With more rest, better conditioning, and a renewed focus, the King may be preparing for one final run at greatness. And let's not forget, LeBron isn't just playing for another ring. He's playing for legacy. Every season he plays, every playoff game, every stat line, every record broken, he's carving deeper into NBA history. He's already the league's all-time leading scorer. He's already won championships with 3 different franchises. But a 5th ring? A title at 40? That would be the kind of chapter only legends get to write. So as we inch closer to training camp, all eyes will be on Los Angeles. The front office is making moves. The rumors are heating up. But most importantly, LeBron James is healing. The King isn't stepping away quietly. He's training, rehabbing, preparing for war. And if everything goes according to plan, We may be about to witness one of the most epic late-career comebacks in NBA history. Get ready, Laker Nation. The story isn't over yet. Austin Reaves just dropped a statement that could shake up the entire Lakers offseason. I want to play my entire career with the Lakers. In an era where loyalty in the NBA is rare, and trade rumors fly faster than a fast break, hearing that from a young, rising star means something. It means a lot. Reaves isn't just saying the right thing, he's living it. He's been with the Lakers for 4 years. He worked his way from an undrafted player into one of the most reliable pieces on the roster. Night after night, he showed up, played hard, took on big moments, and most importantly, earned the trust of the coaching staff, his teammates, and the fans. But now, that loyalty is being tested. Because after a tough playoff exit in the first round, the Lakers front office has some serious decisions to make. They know LeBron James doesn't have much time left. They know Luka Doncic was brought in to lead this team into the future. And they know the current roster needs upgrades, especially in the paint. So naturally, names like Austin Reaves get thrown into the trade machine. Why? Because he's valuable, young, proven, and under contract. That's where things get complicated. Let's rewind a bit. After the Lakers were eliminated in the first round, analysts were quick to point out the team's flaws. The lack of size, the inconsistent defense, the missing presence in the post. And with limited assets to trade, attention turned to Reaves. Some said he's the only piece on the team that could realistically bring back a starting-level big man. And the rumors exploded. Podcasts, articles, insider tweets, speculation everywhere. One of the loudest voices, Bill Simmons. On the Bill Simmons podcast, he said, "When Reaves gets traded this offseason, and he will be traded, the return the Lakers get for him will make it look even worse that the Mavericks didn't land him in the Doncic deal." Strong words. And when they come from someone like Simmons, people take notice. But here's what makes Austin Reaves different. He doesn't flinch. In response to the growing noise around his future, Reaves said something simple, but powerful. "I don't pay attention to that stuff. I just keep my head down and work. That's part of the reason I'm where I am today." It's classic Reaves. Quiet confidence. Laser focus. A mindset that's carried him from overlooked prospect to starter for one of the most iconic franchises in sports. And here's the thing, despite all the outside noise, Reaves isn't just staying optimistic. He's genuinely excited about the team's future. Why? Because this isn't the same Lakers team we saw last season. In February, everything changed. The Lakers pulled off one of the boldest moves in recent years by trading for Luka Doncic. That's right, one of the most talented, dynamic, and intelligent young superstars in the game is now wearing purple and gold. And if that wasn't enough, the Lakers also locked in LeBron James for at least one more year. At 40 years old, LeBron is still putting up numbers that would make any all-star jealous. His vision, his leadership, his presence on and off the court, it's still unmatched. So now, the Lakers have a once-in-a-generation duo. Luka Doncic, entering his prime, and LeBron James, defying age. That's not just a good team. That's a championship window. And Austin Reaves sees it. In his words, "I think the sky's the limit for us. We're moving in the right direction." When you've got Luka, someone with Hall of Fame-level talent at such a young age, you've got a player to build around for years. And then you've still got Bron, with his basketball IQ and leadership, still running the floor at 40. That's special. He's right. And that's what makes this moment so interesting. Because Reaves doesn't just want to be along for the ride, he wants to be part of the foundation. He wants to win with Luka, with LeBron, with the Lakers. But the question now is, will the Lakers let him? They could package him in a deal to land a much-needed center. They could see him as a trade piece instead of a core player. Or they could take the long view, keep him, trust his growth, and bet on chemistry. Whatever happens, one thing is certain. Austin Reaves isn't running from the moment. He's embracing it. He's doubling down on his love for the city, the fans, and the franchise. In a league where so many players jump from team to team chasing opportunities, Reaves is saying loud and clear, "I want to be here. I want to build something in LA. And you know what? That kind of loyalty is rare. It's powerful. And if the Lakers are smart, they won't let it go to waste. So as the offseason heats up, and the trade rumors continue to swirl, keep one eye on Reaves. Because no matter where he ends up, one thing's for sure. He's earned his moment. He's earned his voice. And if he gets his way, he'll be wearing a Lakers jersey for the rest of his career. Let's see if the front office is listening. This story, it's far from over. The Los Angeles Lakers find themselves at a pivotal crossroads this offseason. After a disappointing first-round exit from the playoffs against the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's clear that change is not just desired, it's necessary. The question on everyone's mind is, how will the Lakers upgrade their roster to make a real championship push next season? The issues on the court were painfully obvious. The Lakers were dominated on the boards, exposing a glaring weakness at the center position. Watching Rudy Gobert, one of the league's premier defenders and rebounders, play like a dominant force almost reminiscent of Wilt Chamberlain put a spotlight on the Lakers' lack of size, athleticism, and rim protection inside. That has to change. In addition to finding a stronger presence in the paint, the Lakers also need to upgrade their wing players. The modern NBA demands wings who can defend multiple positions, contribute offensively, and have the athleticism to keep pace with the league's fastest, most dynamic scorers. This role is critical for a team like the Lakers, who rely heavily on LeBron James and Luka Doncic to create scoring opportunities. Surrounding them with versatile, reliable teammates is essential. Enter Andrew Wiggins, a player whose name has increasingly come up in trade discussions as a realistic and fitting target for Los Angeles. NBA analyst Jovan Buha, a respected voice in basketball circles, recently weighed in on the subject during his podcast. Buha pointed out that the Lakers' two biggest holes, at center and wing, could realistically be filled by Brooklyn Nets center Nick Claxton and Andrew Wiggins. Claxton and Wiggins are the best realistic players the Lakers could get for each of their two big holes, Buha said. This isn't just a random opinion. It's a strategic observation based on fit, availability, and financial feasibility. Let's dig deeper into why Andrew Wiggins makes so much sense for the Lakers. At 30 years old, Wiggins is no longer the raw, unpolished talent he once was. Now with the Miami Heat, Wiggins is set to earn around $28 million for the upcoming season, with a player option that could bring in $30.1 million for 2026-27. Last year, he posted solid stats, averaging 18 points per game on nearly 45% shooting from the field and an impressive 37.4% from beyond the arc. When Wiggins entered the NBA, he was often criticized for his inconsistent shooting and defensive lapses. Over the years, however, he has developed into a much more reliable shooter, becoming a legitimate threat from three-point range. This improvement on offense is complemented by a marked uptick in his defensive commitment and effectiveness. Athletically, Wiggins is a prototype wing player, 6'8", long-limbed, quick, and capable of guarding multiple positions. This is exactly what the Lakers have been missing. Rui Hachimura, while talented, is better suited to play power forward rather than the small forward spot. Austin Reaves offers offensive creativity but doesn't bring the level of defense needed to shut down the league's top wings. Jordan Goodwin lacks the size and length to consistently take on elite scorers. Wiggins fills that void perfectly. His ability to run the floor and finish in transition would complement the Lakers' fast-paced style when LeBron and Luka push the tempo. Defensively, he brings length and athleticism that can help contain opposing wing scorers. Plus, he brings valuable playoff experience, a critical factor in high-pressure situations. What about the logistics of a trade? To match salaries, the Lakers would likely need to include Rui Hachimura, as well as either Gabe Vincent or Jared Vanderbilt in any package sent Miami's way. If the Lakers want to acquire Wiggins along with additional role players or draft picks, it's likely that rookie Dalton Connect or future draft compensation would have to be part of the deal. This trade wouldn't come cheap, but if it helps solve two major problems at once, it could be worth it. Picture this, a core of LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Andrew Wiggins, complemented by a new, impactful center in Nick Claxton or someone of similar caliber. That's a lineup with star power, versatility, and championship potential. Wiggins wouldn't just be a stopgap. He's a player who can elevate the team on both ends of the court and who has been battle-tested in playoff situations. His presence could help the Lakers maintain defensive intensity while still providing scoring punch. For the Lakers, who are still chasing their 18th NBA title, every addition counts. With LeBron still performing at an elite level at age 40, and Luka Doncic entering what many expect to be the prime of his career, the timing couldn't be better for a move like this. They need players who are ready now, not prospects or projects. Wiggins fits that mold perfectly. Beyond pure basketball reasons, Wiggins' veteran presence and professionalism could add stability to the locker room. His journey, from being a top draft pick to an NBA champion with the Warriors, has equipped him with invaluable experience. As trade rumors swirl and the Lakers' front office evaluates options, Andrew Wiggins stands out as a realistic and smart target, someone who checks all the boxes. From a team-building perspective, he complements the skill sets of LeBron and Luka, addresses the team's defensive needs, and can be acquired without mortgaging the entire future. The road to a championship is never easy. But if the Lakers can bring in Andrew Wiggins, they might just be taking the crucial next step toward reclaiming their status as NBA royalty. Keep an eye on this storyline as the offseason unfolds. Wiggins to L.A. could go from speculation to reality, and if it does, it might be exactly what the Lakers need to make noise in the next playoff run.